Well, shit, I'm up 25 minutes before my alarm was supposed to go off. How about that? It'd be 12:20 and I had my alarm set for 12:45. What is up, you crazy fuckers? Well, now I have my scepter sitting on the windowsill. It got dry enough to where I could take it off the vice clamp, and I've been letting it dry overnight. And apparently someone sent me some random shit in the mail, so no idea what it's going to be. The second thing I want to say that may surprise you a little bit, but all I'm going to say is the fucking truth. Enjoy single life. Yeah. Enjoy that shit. Little package in the mail. Wonder what it could be. Huh. Well, check that out. Looks like a fan just sent me a brand new claw ring. That's pretty cool. I usually go to Spencer's to get my claw rings, but they don't last very long, unfortunately. Like after a couple of months of wearing them, the sweat from your fingers and excuse me. Hell yeah, claw rings are the shit. Unfortunately, it's only big enough to, I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is kind of a thing here. Here's the thing. This claw ring's pretty sweet, but it's not even big enough to fit on my fingers. Like, the only fucking finger this thing fits on is my pinky. Not on my thumb, not on my pointer, or my middle finger. I'll try my third finger here. Nope. Nope. It doesn't even... Like, the only finger it barely fits is my pinky. And I can't even get it to stay connected. Huh.
Capital One Venture Card. You'll earn...
Shut the fuck up. Well, it's too late for me to get free pizza because it's almost 12:20. It's almost 12:30. It says to receive the free Little Caesars pizza, customers must order the lunchbox no later than 1 p.m. local time on April 2nd. So, But a free lunch combo and a drink to go with it, that's not bad. So it looks like I'm going to miss out on free Little Caesars, but that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. If I would have been up earlier, I probably could have gotten some, but I really don't care at this point. I don't know. So this claw ring doesn't even fit my fingers. It's too goddamn small. Unfortunately. That's the downside to having big-ass hands. But maybe I might get a goth girlfriend. Maybe she'll be into shit like this. So, you know. Wishful thinking, right? Wishful thinking, right? Yeah, maybe I'll get a goth girlfriend. Maybe she'll be into this gothic jewelry too, and she'll be like, oh, I want it. Oh, come on. I know the rules by now. My dumbass isn't allowed to date anymore because trolls will fuck it up. As soon as I get a girlfriend, they'll bully her into breaking up with me. Just like they did with Summer. So, like as soon as I become happy because I have a girlfriend, trolls are not going to allow it. It just means that, you know, if I do have a girlfriend, I can't just show her off on YouTube like I normally would. In the past, it didn't matter too much, you know what I'm saying? Because in the past, trolls weren't as vicious as they are. But yeah, that's what she told the chat. That's not what she told me. See, that's the thing right there. Summer's telling me one thing and then telling the chat on Facebook something completely different. That's what I don't get. Nothing against Summer, but that makes you think, doesn't it? You're telling two different groups of people two different stories. And what she told me was she could not take the pressures of dating a YouTube celebrity. So, you know. No, Gabby, I'm convinced I'll never find a girl. I'll be alone the rest of my life, which is fine because, you know, at least I'm not burdening the opposite sex with my presence. Or should I say, at least I'm not burdening the dating scene. Although I had a dream last night, and in this dream I was walking around this building full of people, just randomly doing shit, you know what I'm saying? And in this dream of mine, I seen this cute-ass, raven-haired, pale-skinned beauty with smoking hot green eyes just smiling at me. I woke up from the dream like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. She wasn't real? And then come to think of it, it kind of looked like the chick I bought the earrings from. I'm like, why the fuck is she appearing in my dreams? That's completely unfair. Now, for the record, I didn't name Felicia. I did not name Fun Size Felicia after the chick in the mall. It was just a coincidence. You know, but it is what it is. I mean, just last night I had to take my earring out so I could clean it because it needed, yeah, this one right here. That's not what I'm thinking like, Gabby Land. I'm just saying, based off of my track record of only getting sex once per year, I'm confident that eventually I'm just gonna not find anybody, and I'm just, you know, I'm just gonna have to deal with it, you know. These long spurts without intercourse and female companionship, these are, you know what I'm saying? I've had to grow accustomed to dry spells, you know. You know, Summer told me it was her ex and the YouTube trolls, and then she goes and tells everybody in Facebook chat that it was just her crazy ex. So then either she's lying to or telling half the truth to one of us, and you know. That comment made me laugh, Gabby. I needed that laugh. Thank you. Gabby Lynn says, I just want you to stay positive. You deserve a good chick and you'll find one. Oh, that's good shit. You know what staying positive gets you? Screwed over. Have you noticed that when you're too positive and too upgoing, people will fuck with you and take advantage of you because of your good nature? If you're too positive and too caring, guess what? People take advantage of you and fuck you over. They'll take advantage of your kindness and screw you over every chance you get because people suck. Yeah, I don't like drama, Simon, to be brutally honest. So, you know, I'm not overly upbeat or positive. I'm not really confident that I'll find the right girl, and I don't care either way. It'd be nice. It'd make me happy, but I'm not confident it's going to happen based off of the lack of sex in my life, for one. And two, women are just as bad at it as me. I have a hard time approaching women because some of them are too good looking, and then women are the same way towards me. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's frustrating. But I just think it's rather sexist that most women expect a man to make the first move. Like, oh, that's funny. You expect me to make the first move when I have Asperger's? That is fucking funny. Fuck dating, Angelo. Go on a blind date, he says. Fuck right off with that. Yeah, I can already see how that would go horribly. I can already see how that would go fucking horribly. Oh, I'm gonna have to remove that comment. Fuck online dating. Gothdate.com. What the fuck is that stupid shit? Now, I'm not gonna push the dating issue, to be honest. Yeah, no shit, Simon. Oh, even if she wasn't from Reddit, you know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, dude. This is usually how blind dates go. Someone sets you up with the chick, they're like, oh, I think you guys will be great together. You get with that chick on the date, she's ugly as shit and has no personality, and it's just like, ugh. You're sitting there talking to her, and you're just like, oh my God, kill me, please. Just kill me now. Typical. That is very typical. I get tired of that cliche too. Oh, you have a hard time dating chicks? Well, maybe you should talk to other chicks with Asperger's. Yeah, I know how that goes. You expect the retards to keep it in the retard pool, don't you? No, dude. Fuck off with that. I do find that talking to other people who have Asperger's, it helps them relate to it, I guess. Me, I'm used to it by now, so I don't need other people to relate to it for me. You know what I'm saying? There are some people who have Asperger's that they need to talk to other people who have it. It helps them relate to having it themselves. Me, I'm past that stage. And you can't expect me to go on a date with anybody if I'm not making that money. So now when I say I'm not allowed to date, I'm being sarcastic, of course. Very sarcastic. No, it just means I'm not allowed. Like, if I'm lucky enough to land a smoking hot goth girlfriend, I can't just show her off on social media without her permission. Otherwise, people will be like, oh, how dare she take pity on him and date him and look past his Asperger's? How dare she look past his flaws and decide to date him anyway? There are some people who are like that, and it's unfortunate. Because that's what we are, high-functioning retards. And I didn't call people with Asperger's retarded. I called it the retard pool. It's just that I'm sure it's just a suggestion, not an insult, but I get that a lot. People expect it's kind of like, oh, you're black, so you must date other black people, right? Not to sound racist, but it's the fucking truth. People go, oh, you have Asperger's, huh? You must like to date other people with Asperger's too. And it's like, really? People automatically expect it. And no, dude. Not that there's anything wrong with chicks who have Asperger's. I'm just saying, like, not to sound like a racist ass or nothing, but okay, Chris gets it a little bit. Thank you. Like, people just automatically expect you to date somebody who has Asperger's because you have it too, you know? And it's not an insult. I'm sure Gabby was just making a very nice suggestion. You know what I'm saying? But, like, people around you generally expect, you know what I'm saying? So when you see somebody who doesn't have Asperger's dating somebody who does have it, it's like, aw, you know? It's like black people are allowed to date whoever the fuck they want to date as long as they're of age. You know what I'm saying? And people with Asperger's, it's the same thing with people with Asperger's. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's just what it feels like to me personally. Is that society automatically expects you to date somebody with your own disorders. Which one? Because none of my girlfriends had Asperger's. If that's what you're referring to. Wasn't your old girlfriend an Aspie too? Hey, Cracker, that's our word. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Aspie, Spurg, derogatory terms for Asperger's. See, I'm a part of it. I'm a part of it. I may be doing great things with my life right now with the following on social media, but that's not good enough. Most people, I mean, for me personally, everyone else would be like, you know what I'm saying? I could be doing so much more with my life, writing stories, producing more music. Yeah. I might have to relate, or hold on, I didn't use my words correctly. God damn it. I might have to wait a little bit until I release my next single on Tune or Bandcamp. Get the album momentum and time to build up a following, you know. Because the way I figured it, people were going to steal my music as soon as they downloaded it from iTunes. They were going to pirate it and sell it to other people for free anyways. So, and make a free downloadable link for it anyways. So if people are pirating my music anyways, then I might as well make my music for free on SoundCloud, you know, because why not? I could learn how they act. So you're saying that me, somebody with Asperger's syndrome, doesn't know how somebody else with Asperger's is gonna act? Oh, I'm not gonna take it personally, Gabby, because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to give me some helpful advice, and I appreciate it. Damn straight, PJ. And I'm pretty much cool with every race, you know, of people. You know, like I don't give a fuck what race you are, what your sexual preference is, what your sexual identity is, or where you come from, what your background, or you know how you grew up. None of that shit matters to me. Okay, if you're nice to me to a degree, I'll be nice to you. You know, but if you're annoying to me, then I'm going to be annoying to you. You know, that's just how I am. I don't treat others badly until they treat me badly because it's the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. So if people treat me like shit, then that must mean they want me to treat them like shit. Me personally, I don't go out of my way to treat people like shit. If I don't like somebody, I just ignore them. Pretend like they're not there. You know. No, Stephanie did not have anything like that as far as I know. I mean, she might have had severe ADHD, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, and I would rather avoid talking about Stephanie on social media if I can help it. Just because I don't want any fucking drama. Oh, now you're accusing me of purposely taking it the wrong way. That's the shit I'm talking about, right there. No, the fuck I am not. I'm just saying these things in life are just cliches. Oh my God, he's purposely taking it the wrong way. No, the fuck I'm not. But would you expect anything else from somebody who has Asperger's? Probably not. But no, I'm not trying to take it the wrong fucking way. I'm just saying. Oh, there's a crow outside. Of some sort. Well, it's not a crow because the caw is more high-pitched. I'm hearing this bird cawing out my window, and is it a crow? No. It might be a crow. Maybe it might be like a younger crow because the I don't know. I don't know. I hear a bird of something outside. She's not okay. Gabby is not messing with me. She's just trying to be friendly and give some advice. And I think Gabby took me taking it the way I took it the wrong way. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I hate being alive for this specific reason because of the fucking misunderstandings. But one of the few things that I enjoy doing is smoking out of my pipe. So I'm like, you know what? Why commit suicide when you can smoke tobacco? Am I right? Oh, shit. Excuse me. Well, having the, once that scepter got to a point where I could stick it down on a shelf somewhere or on a windowsill, and I could let it dry without it getting shit all over the place. And by shit, I mean Mod Podge. Let's take a look at this so far. That's pretty dry for the most part. There's a little bit of Mod Podge. There's a little bit of Mod Podge where it's still drying. But this scepter is almost done drying for the most part. There's still a couple little spots here and there where the Mod Podge is still drying. But this thing looks fucking sick. I mean, there's still a little bit of Mod Podge right here where it's drying as well. So I may have to rotate it so that it can... It's still drying on the inside too. Yeah, I made the crystal hole really shiny too, so. I mean, look at the size of this fucking scepter here. This thing's pretty long. It's got a nice handle on it. Now, as soon as that Mod Podge is done drying and I got the supplies to finish it. Oh, shit. Just wait till I get my tax returns, yo, and I'll be finishing this bitch up nicely. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know why it's so hard for me to get a girlfriend when I got abs like these. I'm just fucking saying. Hashtag sex appeal for the ladies. I mean, to be fair, I only eat like one meal a day to maintain that slim waistline. So I could literally starve myself all goddamn day and eat like one thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where can you buy that vacuum? Well, I got this one at Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. I have not tried Tinder, but I tried OkCupid one time. And let me tell you a story about OkCupid. Homeboy Scotty's trying to get me set up with a date with a chick. So he's like, just come to the fair and hang out with me and Tina. No, I avoided hanging out with Scotty and Tina that night because I thought this chick from OkCupid was going to come over. And the chick that Scott had set me up with backed out because I backed out. And the chick from OkCupid backed out. So I literally got screwed out of 2 dates in the same night. I got screwed out of 2 dates in the same night trying online dating. So never again. Fuck dating for the most part. I'm more focused on myself anyways. Seriously, fuck dating. It's a waste of fucking time. It's not a requirement for the bills. It's merely a perk to being less lonely in life. I mean, if you have a couple close-knit group of friends that you hang out with outside of social media, and you got a couple people that follow you on social media, and so you got your friends, your family, and your fans, you know, I'm not completely alone, to say the least. So like, I'm not even worried about dating right now. Yeah, I did. Yeah, in the past, my friends are always like, oh, bro. I could totally set you up with this chick, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, don't waste your fucking time. I'm not focused on dating right now. I don't know how many fucking times I have to say it. It's like when you already know the answer is going to be no, you pretty much just, you don't expect to try very often, if at all, you know. And it's no skin off my shoes, you know. If these broads reject me, that's their loss, not mine. It's sincerely their loss, not mine. It's kind of like being a dog in a fucking... It's kind of like being a dog in a fucking pound. Metaphorically speaking. If you're the dog and a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship is like adoption, and the girl's the one that adopts the dog, so to speak. You've seen all the other buddies in the kennel get adopted. You have lots of good qualities, so you don't see why you're not getting adopted as a dog. You know, sometimes in kennels, they put the dogs down if they don't get adopted. There's a metaphor for that. In some cases, people just give up on dating completely. And sometimes it starts off with, oh, they're focused on what they're doing. They're not focused on dating at the moment. It starts off like that, innocently enough, and then eventually they get so used to being single that it doesn't even faze them anymore. Eventually, people like that become so oblivious to certain things in life. And people like that who have given up completely, they could have members of the opposite sex that they would find super attractive, checking them out. And by that point, if they've given up on it long enough and they've been focused on other things, they'll be completely oblivious to it, like they won't even notice it. Which in turn is like reverse psychology, because it's going to make that chick checking you out stare harder, because and eventually she's going to wonder either he's asexual or whatever, or he's not interested, or he's married or taken or whatever, you know. Yeah. And I could much rather spend time learning songs on the guitar. I mean, I could play chunks of songs, but I can't play one whole song through except for the Halloween theme song, the national anthem, and a simplified version of Beethoven's Für Elise. Woohoo, 3 songs. I know chunks of a bunch of songs, but I don't know them all the way through, so. Why be focused on dating when I could be more focused on getting better at guitar and being able to know every goddamn rock song in the entire book, you know, so to speak. Which I think would be a much better time spent. I'd much rather focus on myself than I would on dating, because it's less drama in my life, to be honest. You could say that, Simon. Like the 12 gauge of wands. Pretty much. Michael Love says, yeah, dating is a waste, bro. It just gives you something to look forward to if you have nothing else to look forward to. Exactly. And there are those people who are social butterflies. They blossom and they're able to attract dating partners very easily. That doesn't necessarily mean they're always going to be happy with their dating partners. Then there are those of us like myself who are socially awkward, who are more or less hermits, keep to ourselves for the most part. I might have a couple people I hang out with outside of YouTube and Facebook, but that's it. And there's only a small handful of people that I'm friends with on Facebook that I know in real life. The majority of the people I'm friends with on Facebook are fans and followers of my YouTube, which is kind of cool, you know? I mean, you look at this from retrospect, I got a good thing going for me right now with this YouTube deal. I got 6,000 to 7,000 people who are subscribed to me on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I got a shit ton of fangirls who worship the ground I walk on. They don't necessarily worship it, but they do like to watch my videos. Like, I can remember one time when I was on Discord and they had a female fan come on and talk to me. And just hearing me talk with her in a casual setting on Discord, she was practically starstruck, you know, which I'm still getting used to that. You know what I'm saying? I could be having a shitty day and then some random chick walks up to me. Are you Gothic King Cobra? Well, yes, I am. I love your videos. Can I get a picture with you? Oh, yeah, sure. Just go ahead and wrap my arm around your waist real quick. Oh, yeah. Fucking lean in with her and an awesome smile. Give this number. Cool, awesome, thank you. I'll keep up with videos, and then walks away. Yeah, you know. Like, no joke. One time, I was waiting for a new pair of glasses because my old pair broke, so I was stuck with no glasses on for like 3 to 4 days. It was a nightmare. So before I got this new pair that I've had for a while, I was stuck without glasses for like 3 days, and it was giving me a fucking headache. And it was, you know, I was going through some shit. I get off the bus, and I'm walking home from the bus stop after getting off of work or whatever. And lo and behold, this smoking hot blonde chick that's a bit out of my league comes up to me. And she goes, are you Gothic King Cobra? And I'm like, well, yes, I am. Why? And she goes, oh, I got friends and family that are fans from Texas. Can I get a picture with you? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And that very scenario happened. I was just like, well, there you go. And even though I'd gone a couple of days without having glasses and it was giving me a headache from trying to see, I'm not going to lie, that kind of brightened up my day a bit because it was like, okay, you know, here I am, no glasses, waiting for a new pair, and massive headache from not being able to see very well, at least. And it sucked. And then out of fucking nowhere, a complete stranger acknowledged my YouTube presence. And she was cute as fuck, too. So I was like, yo. I wasn't going to ask if she had a boyfriend or not. I kind of already knew the answer to that. There are a couple of rules to dating that will save your sorry asses. One, if the person you are checking out is super attractive, chances are they're taken. So if you're like at a bar or something, casually observe the scene out of your peripheral vision, like out of the corner of your eye. You know what I'm saying? Kind of. And if she's there with her gal pals, chances are she doesn't want to be hit on by a bunch of dudes. Chances are, from what I've gathered, most of the time when women are at the bar with their gal pals, they don't want to be hit on by other dudes. They just want to relax and have a good time with their friends. They don't want a bunch of obnoxious dudes hitting on them. Unless, of course, they find you attractive. And then, oh. And it's pretty easy to tell when a woman finds you attractive if she's staring at you and twirling her hair while she looks at you. Oh, trust and believe, I've had chicks do that to me. Like, it's funny as fuck when you got a chick who has a boyfriend, but she's staring at you from across the bar doing this number with her hair. Like, she wants you, but she's already got a boyfriend and she can't make up her mind. It's fucking awesome. So if I tap into that unseen ability of mine, you know what I'm saying, I can kind of seduce women, but not to the point of they're falling into my lap, but to the point of where they're checking me out hard and they're wanting to approach me, but some part of them is like, oh, I can't approach him. He looks like, you know, da 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 da. So I understand when some women don't approach me because I'm too good looking in their eyes, you know what I'm saying? I get that 100% because there's been times I've wanted to approach a woman and flirt and that sort of thing, and I didn't because she was too good looking. And there have been a select few women that were super attractive that I didn't let their beauty intimidate me, and I got over that confidence issue and started talking to them. Yeah. Being a good-looking, studly rock star such as myself, being a sexy bad boy goth musician such as myself, I have options. I don't have to settle for just any old chick. You know, I can play the scene a bit. Because I myself am attractive physically and I have attractive qualities, I deserve to have an attractive girlfriend. That's fair. You know. Well, I do smoke weed when I'm in Colorado, yes. And I hardly ever get to go, but I do enjoy my trips to Colorado when I can. Oh, with that moist black Cavendish that I smoke, this shit will knock you around a little bit. Do you think after smoking out of this pipe for long enough that this grain will get dark? So if I didn't want to stain it with wood stain, which probably is what tobacco pipe stain is, it's wood stain. I'm willing to bet you, more than likely it's wood stain. Unless it's a special wood stain that you have to get for pipes because of the wood, I don't know. But I look it up online and it's the weirdest fucking thing because I couldn't find a single website that sold tobacco pipe wood stain for, you know, changing the color of your pipe and shit. And if there isn't a website that sells it, then more than likely they're probably just using some kind of wood stain. Or expert pipe makers are not divulging where they get their shit and they're holding out. Because I'd like to find out where the Peterson pipes get their racing green finish. That racing green finish is fucking smashing. I'm just saying. But one of these days, either Ace Hardware or Home Depot, one of the two, they might have a wood stain that I could use to restain this. Do like a light coating of a hunter green wood stain, and then let it dry. And before I stain it, make sure the bowl's empty, and I'll stuff something into this part right here, like some tin foil, and some into this part right here, that blocks the inside of the bowl from getting stain on it completely, just so I can do the fucking outside. Simple enough, right? Yeah. Dating's a pain in the ass sometimes. People treat each other like shit. You know what I'm saying? Love is like a fart. It stinks, you should not force it, and it involves assholes. Truer words have never been spoken. Because think about it, you try to force a fart, you might shit your pants. Like, legitly, if I have more confidence in myself, which shouldn't be an issue considering how many subscribers I have on YouTube, that should be a confidence booster in itself. Most dudes out on the bar aren't gonna have like 6,000 to 7,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm just saying. And you start getting that many subscribers on YouTube, it's like, damn. I want to make a GTA 5 video later on. I might have to invite a friend over. I'll try hitting Homeboy Scotty up and see if he wants to come over and help me with my channel. I mean, I could set the camera down in front of the keyboard and angle it on the TV and shit. But, actually, you know what? I might have Homeboy Scotty eat a Carolina Reaper pepper with me on my channel instead. That's something that him and me have talked about doing for a YouTube challenge. And being like, hey, Scotty, you want to eat a Carolina Reaper? Maybe dip the tip of it in some Satan's blood and just be like, like, could you imagine the title of that? That'd be a video that would go viral for sure. They'd be like, if I did a live video of it too, so that way freaking you could see the reaction from it and everything. Eating a Carolina Reaper dipped in Satan's blood hot sauce. And you wouldn't need to hold on to that shit. This is just a dab will do ya. Oh. Or I could do the Korean spicy noodle challenge for a YouTube video. So how spicy is it? I'll wait to do that challenge later. I fucking conquered the one chip challenge, and I'm sure the video of me eating it on Facebook Live as well got posted to YouTube so people could see the aftermath of it. I'm just like, oh. I could have 10,000 subscribers by the time summer hits. I could see that happening. That'd be sick as fuck, now wouldn't it? Most chicks would be like, wait, you have 10,000 subscribers? Yeah? Well, what makes him so special? massive fucking arms. I think eating a Carolina Reaper dipped in Satan's blood hot sauce would definitely surpass the spiciness of that fucking pizza. Granted, it's dried out. That could be a challenge that me and Scotty do for YouTube. Eating a Carolina Reaper that's been dipped in Satan's blood hot sauce. I have some confidence in saying it now, but looking forward into the future, I know it's going to be a spicy motherfucker. So yeah, I'll get together with Scotty sometime in the next couple of days, and I'll see if I can talk him into doing that challenge with me. That would make some good video views, man. No, if Scotty could film the video for his channel too, while I'm going live on my channel. Oh, that way he can get some views for his channel too. Yeah, I just thought of that challenge. The amount of chicks and subscribers you get from doing crazy shit like that, like, damn, autistic goth boy can handle this hate. Oof. That would be brutal as shit, taking a dried out Carolina Reaper and dipping it in some Satan's blood and just going. And the technique to getting that down as quickly as possible is just get it all in one bite. Chew as quickly as possible. Get it chewed up to a point where you can swallow it and just swallow it before the heat starts to kick in. And sometimes you can't do that, but oh fuck, it's going to be a mean motherfucking hot sauce. And the worst part is, the only thing that I'm probably going to have for that challenge is a little bit of flour water, but that's all right. I might not be able to talk while making that, but Making flour water is pretty easy. You get a cup, you put like a little bit of flour in there. Enough to fill up the bottom of about this much or so. And then you fill the rest up with water and stir it up real good. And doing that will help with your stomach lining when eating spicy food. It'll help cool you off. That flour will absorb the heat. It'll prevent diarrhea from the spiciness of the food you're eating, and it cools your tongue off. Yeah, the one chip challenge is probably an old ass challenge, but I could call it the Satan's Blood Challenge. Because I'm like, yo, that hot sauce ain't spicy enough. Oh. Hey, Facebook, look what I got. Carolina Reapers, baby. Oh, what time is it? 1:20. All right, I got some time. Okay, how charged up is my phone? Pretty charged up. Okay. I should save these for a challenge for later. What the fuck? Oh, bro, where'd the fucking, where'd my spicy ramen noodles go? Shit. That's salt. Where the fucking hell? I fucking like. Oh, there it is. 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 I'm just gonna suck it on the Ouija board for a second. Oh. Look at this right here. Oh. I got some battery on my YouTube. I might be able to pull off a quick video of me making this and eating it. This is a one of those hot chicken flavor ramen. It was Korean spicy noodle challenge. 2 times as spicy. Oh. I got Pepto-Bismol tablets. I got 4-hour water, so. Let me make some room on my desk here right quick. Now, I haven't made a video in a long time for my YouTube, and I'm kind of hungry anyways, so I want to do a spicy Korean ramen noodle challenge for YouTube. I have no idea how spicy this is going to be. But I've seen people who eat these on YouTube and their face just gets red as fuck. So Ugh. I'm gonna have to put my phone on airplane mode so I can do this video. There we go. Oh shit, YouTube. What's that? What is it? That's right. Hot chicken flavored ramen. You might recognize this packaging right here. This is one of those really spicy Korean ramen noodle packets. 2 times the spicy. And you look at this evil little face on the pepper right here. These bastards look mean. Damn. What up though, YouTube? I'm chilling out on Facebook Live, about to do a spicy ramen noodle packet for you all. Gotta keep them views on YouTube coming, and people love it when I eat spicy food, so just let me get the camera set right there. Beautiful. Now my tobacco pipe may look a little different than it normally looks because one, I tightened the stem up and it's tighter than the nun's cunt, and two, I sanded the stain off of it because the paint that I used didn't really adhesive to it very much. I mean, it faded off, so I might need to get like a wood stain. I might need to get like a wood stain to stain this instead of using spray paint. Get like some hunter green wood stain from the hardware store, and you know, it can make a nice dark green looking pipe. But until I get stained for my pipe, I'm pretty much just smoking out of it like I normally would. Smoking like good tobacco. I got some moist black Cavendish in here. You know, I've had this pipe for a year now. That's crazy. When your tobacco pipes survive the 1 year mark, that's usually a good indicator that you have a good pipe, that they're made well. Yeah. I got a little bit of tobacco left yet. I got a pinch of black Cavendish and this other stuff, which is a lot drier. It's not as moist. It'll catch fire and smoke a lot better. Now, some tobacco, you literally have to torture tobacco with a lighter, or you know, unless you like grind it up and let it dry out a bit. I find that when I'm out of cigarettes, and if I need to smoke some tobacco, pipe tobacco definitely helps with being out of cigarettes. It's 10,000 times cheaper, and not that I care. Believe me, I don't care. But it smells better than most non-smokers, too. Most people despise the smell of cigarettes. They're like, oh, it smells nasty. Yeah, farts stink, too. What's your point? And did you know that tobacco is good for the pollution? How is tobacco good for the pollution? Oh, it's easy. It kills people. I love my grim sense of humor. But as far as pipe shape goes, this right here is my favorite shape. It's nice. This would be considered an X105 billiard. And if this fucker's lasted me a whole year, then that's usually a good indicator. It's just that classic pipe shape, you know what I'm saying? I do believe you're stalling. Yes, I am. I'm going to be eating an entire spicy ramen packet for a sick and sane video on YouTube. If you like the spicy food challenges, subscribe for more. We're going to need a big ass bowl to put this in because these ramen noodles are a bit bigger. Excuse me. Like in America, we get ramen noodles, but the ramen noodle packets aren't this big. These are slightly bigger than the ones in America. Now, the fans sent this to me in a care package. And if we open it up, we got the spiciness right here. And it looks just like regular ramen noodles. So break it up into like 4 chunks, makes it easier to fit in the bowl. There's 1. That's 4.5 chunks. There's 2. 3, 4. I mean, making ramen noodles is not that difficult. This is literally Bachelor Food 101 right here. You take it, they're inexpensive and they're tasty. And they're easy as fuck to make. You're not going to make a mess on the stove making them. Just to wake up my sinuses. I've seen a lot of YouTubers eat these spicy Korean noodles. And, well, I'm about to do that. I'm getting all the noodles broken up into the bowl here. There we go. And again, this is the, right there. Spicy Korean noodle, hot chicken flavor. So then we're going to add Just a little bit of water, enough to where the water barely touches above the noodles. Maybe a little bit more than that. Yeah, there we go. Because when it microwaves, that water is going to evaporate and cook into the noodles, basically. That's how that works. The science behind cooking ramen noodles, right? Now, the sauce is going to be put on after the noodles are cooked. But I'm going to take the spicy seasoning right here. And I'm going to cook this shit into the fucking noodles. The packaging doesn't want to come open. Okay, there we go. But maybe if you tried opening it from the right side, maybe you'd have better luck. Unless you're supposed to, like, you know what? I'm feeling ballsy. Let's pour the sauce in there with the water. I want to cook the sauce into the noodles. Look at that sauce. It's like blood red. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Houston, we have liftoff. So I'm just going to pour all the ingredients from that ramen noodle into here, just like that. Go ahead and set that on my desk real quick. I'm going to throw these empty wrappers away. Almost empty, I should say. Let's get every last drop of that sauce out of that packet onto the noodles. And there we go. Here we fucking go. Now it's empty. And now, YouTube, I'm going to take, let's get a close-up of this while I stir it around. Oh, look at that. See what I'm doing there? I'm just going to stir it around just like that with my metal fork. And there's barely just enough water that if I stir this around, by the time this evaporates and cooks long enough, it's just going to be spicy noodles with very little water at the bottom. There we go. Look at that. That's just about there. Stir it around before I cook it. There we go. That looks nice. How's the fork smell? It actually smells really good. It doesn't smell that spicy. We're going to take our bowl of goodies. Set the fork down. Now, the one food you do have to microwave is ramen. You could cook it on the stove as well. It's less basic, so universal. But I'm just gonna stick that in there like that. cook it for 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Boom. And of course, do not microwave your fork. Leave that out of the microwave. All right. Spicy ramen noodle challenge. Oh, shit. Yes. My stomach's growling because I'm hungry. That's a pretty big packet of ramen. I figured why not do a challenge for YouTube. Also, YouTube, check this shit out. This right here is a wand I'm working on for my next batch. This is going to be a crystal scepter that's going on for sale. And the Mod Podge is still drying. But eventually it will be dry to the point where it's going to be crystal clear. Oh, holy shit. I can smell the ramen from all the way over here. Oof. How much time we got left on these? Minute 48. I may end up cooking it just a little bit longer, YouTube. That way, most of that water is evaporated and it's nothing but noodles and sauce. Yeah, I was cooking for a little bit longer because some of those noodles were still pretty hard. Okay, so now I'm cooking it for 6 minutes and 66 seconds. Let's see if that should be enough to, because some of those noodles are still pretty clumped together. That should be enough to get them cooked and most of that water evaporated. Now, don't get me wrong, ramen noodle is delicious, but I've seen people react to this shit. I have no idea how spicy this is going to be. Instead of putting it directly onto the noodles after, instead of putting it directly onto the noodles after I cook them, I'm basically cooking it into the noodles, making it just a little bit more spicy. Yeah. Spicy ramen noodle challenge on YouTube. You know, I don't want my phone to die on me just yet, so it probably wouldn't hurt to plug my phone in. Speaking of plugging my phone in, where the... Oh, there it is. See, where the hell is my freaking charger? Excellent. Bob's Burgers and American Dad and Family Guy, The Simpsons, and Our Cartoon President. Yeah, I said it. American Dad, The Simpsons, Bob's Burgers, Our Cartoon President, Family Guy. All 5 of those shows are the... I watch all 5 of those shows, man. Stephen Colbert's Cartoon President. That's good shit. I mean, it's kind of funny if you think about it, YouTube. George Bush Jr. got his own cartoon. Little Bush, you know what I'm saying? And then kind of makes you think, doesn't it? That if they're making cartoons to make fun of presidents, then, you know. That's all I'm going to say on that. I'm not going to go political with it, but that's all I'm going to say on that. If you're just tuning into Facebook Live, I'm doing a challenge video for YouTube. Oh no, I won't reduce the heat. It'll be cooked into the noodles. Although, looking at it in the microwave, they don't look very red, so we might have to add an ingredient to make it a little bit red. What the hell do I hold in my hands, YouTube? This looks like some gnarly-ass hot sauce. Well, assuming you can read, I want to show the logo off on YouTube. Yeah, Satan's blood. What's really good? And just for an added kick, we'll add a couple packets of Taco Bell hot sauce to it. Got the Fire and the Diablo. Like 1 or 2 drops of that Satan's Blood hot sauce, and then a couple of these packets to stir around in there, and it'll bring the heat back up. Because I think I should have waited to put I should have just waited to put the red stuff on there until after I cooked it with the seasoning. But that's all right. Got about, hold on a second. "24 seconds. Okay, so I got 18 to 17 seconds left. We're just about there. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Satan's Blood in this here ramen noodle. Okay, here we go. I left some of the water in the bottom of the noodles, but not all of it. All right. I'm gonna have to turn the camera over this way so you can see me add this shit. Do we got an angle on that bowl? Yes, we do. All right, perfect. So when they're, yeah, I should have added just, yeah, this is going to be mean. This is going to be mean. Yeah, that fire sauce and the Diablo sauce from Taco Bell mixed together. Delicious combination. And 2 packets of each one should be enough for this entire bowl. All right, empty sauce packets are gonna go here. Move that over here. Before I stir it around, let's add a very tiny drop or two. There we go. Of Satan's blood. 2 drops of Satan's blood just for some added heat. Okay, looks like I accidentally put like 3 drops in there. So they got 4 Taco Bell hot sauce packets and 3 drops of Satan's blood. But if you look and see, the noodles didn't get very red after I added the sauce to the water. So that's where this combination comes into play right here. Look at that. This is before I've mixed it all together. Go ahead and stir that around a bit. You know what's funny too? Is these look just like regular ramen noodles. This seems like the world's worst April Fool's prank to pull on somebody. They come home a little bit hungry, they see some ramen noodles, they're like, ooh. And they start macking down on it, and then about 10 seconds later, they're like, fuck, my mouth's on fire. Oh man, this just smells crazy spicy. I got it all mixed in there. Now we got some color to those noodles. Not a whole lot though. So take a look at that, Facebook. Yeah, I can definitely smell the heat. Is it going to be too hot? Well, here's the thing. I got Pepto-Bismol tablets on the ready. I can also make some flour water, which I could do that right now before I start eating it, just as a precaution. Alright, so I poured just a little bit of self-raising flour into my glass. Doesn't really matter which flour you use as long as you're using some sort of flour and water. And I'm going to give it a quick stir here. Now, yeah, flour water does taste funky, but trust and believe. It'll cool off your tongue, YouTube. It cools off your tongue. It helps with any future stomach problems you may have from eating spicy food, because sometimes you can get diarrhea from eating spicy food, because it just burns right through your digestive tract when it digests. And the flour water helps prevent with that. So, just in case. And, oh yeah, one other thing before I start. Sometimes spicy food can give you heartburn, so Pepto-Bismol, they come in tablets now, so you don't have to buy the bottle. All right, so we got everything we need right here to do this. Get the camera set up, angle it. There we go, right there, perfect. It definitely has a nice spicy smell to it. So I got 30-40 minutes yet to get this challenge done, so I got plenty of time. That first bite, oh yeah. Yeehaw. I'll put a fire in your belly. Let's get closer, or not closer, but further away so you can see my progress. Oh yeah, he's got a nice bit of heat to him. I can taste the heat from the all the sauces coming together. Like all the flavors from all the flavors from the different hot sauces coming together, plus the sauce for the Korean spicy noodles. Oh! Now, if you ain't got milk and you know you're going to be eating something spicy, that flour water is your next best bet. Got my phone on the charger so it don't die on me while I'm making this. Yeah. There's a good reason why I drained the majority of the water out of here. Because all that sauce is going to be concentrated at the bottom of the bowl anyways. Like from cooking it. Yeah, my face is definitely getting just a little bit red. I mean, I had a real bad experience with that spicy fish pizza that I tried making. And ever since then, I've been a bit more cautious with spicy food, to say the least. This is going to burn pooping it out. I mean, you can see some of the sauce from the water, mixing all the sauces together, soaked into the noodles, like right here especially, where it's like a reddish orange. I mean, it looks like spaghetti in a bowl. So you can pass it off as that, and then they go try some, and it's like, what the fuck, ain't spaghetti? It tastes like spicy ass ramen. You could pull a pretty mean prank with these, man. Bring on that spring heat with some spicy food, man, I'm telling you. Coming up on my channel, me and a friend are going to do a challenge. We're going to take a dry Carolina Reaper pepper and dip it in a Satan's blood and eat it. Get like a little drop of it, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be fucking nuts. It's getting there. You can call me a pussy for taking a sip of floured water every other bite, but I'm not doing that to dumb down the heat in my mouth. I'm doing that to protect my fucking stomach. I got an idea. This is going to make me sound incredibly hypocritical. But let's stop calling each other pussies when we're using something to call someone weak or lame or, you know, using it to downgrade somebody. When we all know that pussy provides pleasure and it also provides life. Something that now usually when people call someone weak, they're like, oh, you're such a pussy, you can't do it. It's like, what about giving birth to a child is weak, YouTube? That's what I'd like to know. You'd have to literally kick a man in the balls hard enough and it could be considered a small baby. Like if you kick a man in the balls hard enough, the pain scale is equal to giving birth to a small child. And other than taking a massive shit, that's literally the closest men are going to come close to giving birth or feeling that pain. So, yeah. Like, you'll call a troll a pussy. At what point, what's pleasurable about a troll? Nothing. They're obnoxious, they're immature, and they do nothing but try to piss people off. Because when you're fucking pussy, that feels good. When you're licking that clean pussy and your girlfriend's responding to it very nicely, and you think she's possessed by the devil himself, or maybe she has Parkinson's disease. Nope, she's just having an orgasm. You're doing something right. Getting a little explicit with that heat. Let's like power through the next couple of bites here. Oh, goddamn. It didn't taste that bad starting off, but now it's starting to creep up on me a little bit. Woo! I mean, I can see the bottom of the bowl, so there's hope. I'm gonna get some toilet paper. I'll be right back. The combination of everything in that bowl right now is definitely clearing out my sinuses. I mean, it's definitely pretty spicy, but it's not bad. You know, I'll take a break from it for a second just to get a feel for the heat. Taking a sip of flavored water definitely helps. Watching me blow my nose is probably not the most entertaining thing in the world, but it gives you an idea of how spicy these ramen noodles are. Also, check out the new buttons I have for CobraCraft wands. These are sent by Don Picton. Thank you for that. These will be included in the next batch of wands. Each wand will get one button, but the person who orders the scepter is going to get the rest of the old CobraCraft wand buttons, plus like 4 of these new ones. Now, the rest of the wands I build for my batch will not take that long, YouTube, but that crystal scepter is going to take a minute. Not only are these noodles spicy as fuck, but they got some good flavor. They got a little bit of heat, a little bit of flavor. I'm digging it. I hear a crow outside. It might be like a younger crow because the sound is deeper. Keep in mind this. Oh man. And 3 drops of Satan's blood is all you needed for this, man. I mean, you saw those little drops of hot sauce that were like way darker than the other 2. Oh, man. spicy ramen noodle challenge, baby. Oh man, taking these noodles down like a boss. I'm feeling that in my stomach, man. I'm getting full from ramen noodles and got this big old ball of fire in my stomach. But I'm so close to the end. It's the final countdown, goddammit. Couple more bites. Oh man, my face is definitely getting a little bit red. Ooh-wee. Yeah, cooking that into the noodles. Man, that's ridiculous. Definitely got a nice mouth burn going on. That's got good flavor, but holy shit, is that spicy. I got just the liquid at the bottom here. Booyah. Oh, man. Oh, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, that was definitely 9.5, 8. Holy shit on a stick. My eyes are watering. Oh, man. Oh. I'm not wiping my nose with the snot. I'll fold it over so it has a layer concealing it. Oh, man. Oh. Not taking any chances. Pop 4 of them Pepto-Bismol tablets and sip on that flower water. I'll be golden. Woo-wee! Yeah, buddy, that's spicy as fuck. That'll do it. I cannot tell you when the next batch of Cobra Craft wands will be available, but the crystal scepter will be for sale for $34, along with the usual $24 on the other smaller wands without the crystals. Ugh. Just like the one chip challenge, boom. One spicy ramen noodle challenge down for the count. How many of these do I got left? Oh, it looks like I got a good 6 of these left. Pick some more. I'll have to pick some more of these up. These tablets are nice. I could have gotten free Little Caesars today if I would have gotten up early, but that's all right. Ugh. Yeah, I'm filming the aftermath because that's entertainment right there. Talk about dragon's breath, man. That'll put some fire in your belly. Ooh-wee. That's mean. Chuck some more of this here flower water, and I'll add some more water to this. Son of a bitch. I didn't spill that all over the counter. Starting to cool down just a little bit. It's kind of coming in waves. It'll get real spicy and then cool down. Get real spicy and then cool down. Well, that flower water is taking the heat off my mouth, cooling it down a bit. The main ingredient in bread is flour, and people will eat bread when they eat spicy food to cool off their mouth. Oh, got a fucking voice change. That's how spicy that shit was. But yeah, I conquered that entire fucking bowl of ramen noodles like a boss. This way y'all get the behind the scenes. There we are. 4 packets of Taco Bell's spiciest hot sauce. 3 drops of Satan's blood. Plus whatever sauce that was cooking to the noodles with the original ramen noodles. Oh, yeah. Ye doggies, Facebook and YouTube. I tell you what, people love watching other people eat spicy food on YouTube. And that's the first time I plugged Satan's Blood hot sauce. Like, you thought Swampadelic was hot. Yeah, the Satan's Blood's a little bit hotter than Swamp, but not by much. Yeah, 3 drops of that hot sauce was the perfect amount. Because the heat from the fire sauce and the heat from the El Diablo sauce from Taco Bell already provide a nice base heat. But all 3 of those hot sauces combined with the heat from that was a little bit intense, yo. My mouth has cooled off sufficiently enough. Bust up my favorite billiard, which I just sanded the finish off recently because I'm going to get some wood stain for it at some point. Some like hunter green wood stain. I'll try staining my pipe so that it's dark hunter green to match the one the fan made for me. Ooh. Ooh. Hiccups. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some more of that. Them hiccups got a spicy burn to them. There are people watching me do that on Facebook Live like, holy shit. I mean, that fish pizza wrecked me pretty bad, yo. But, like, don't get me wrong, sardines on pizza is delicious, but that fish pizza was a little bit spicier than what I just ate. But it definitely had a respectable heat to it. Good flavor, too. Ah, there it is. Booyaka. We got the pre-light, or the char light, and then we got the tamper, and then the light it again. A victorious smoke for conquering that spicy ramen noodle challenge. Granted, the heat might have been dumbed down a bit after I cooked. It would have been a bit more impressive if I would have added all those sauces with the actual sauce on top of the noodles, but that was still... I still conquered it. I placed the sauce that I cooked into the noodles with more sauce, so in a way it made it spicier. Char light, tamp it down. A sweet aromatic pipe tobacco to help cool off my mouth after eating that. Ooh. Well, the heat has definitely cooled off from my face. I mean, my ear right here. My ears definitely feel the heat. My lips are still tingly. The inside of my mouth is a little bit numb. But I got this massive fire in my stomach. I'm no longer hungry. Like, that was a very satisfying bowl of ramen noodles. I'm just saying that was spicy as fuck. I got to a point where I'm just like, okay, I gotta power through this, man. Game face. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching me conquer that spicy ramen noodle challenge. And, you want some spicy-ass hot sauce, you gotta check out Swampadelic from Primo's Peppers. Check out Satan's Blood. Like, these are hot sauces that a couple drops will do ya. Probably not the spiciest combination of hot sauces out there, but that definitely had some heat to it. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you cool cobras later. Oh, man. All right, YouTube. I'll plug my phone into my computer so I can upload that ramen noodle video that I just did to the desktop. I haven't done a video in a while for YouTube, so now, there it is. So now I got another spicy food challenge going to be uploaded to YouTube. The one shape challenge and what have you, and those would be mine. I had like 2 nips left, and I put them in my cupboard next to my candy stash. And I threw the empty box away. I'm gonna put my TP away. Put this away. To tell you the truth, cooking that sauce into the noodles didn't really dumb down the heat. Sauce literally cooked into the noodles, which made the noodles themselves spicy. And then you're adding like 3 different kinds of sauces on top of it. Off to shave later on, underneath my goatee and everything. But damn, Daniel, my goatee's coming in nice. That shit looks good. Doggies. I'm gonna have to get up and walk around for a bit because that's there we go. Just enough flour water to settle my stomach. Alright, so I'll have that spicy ramen noodle challenge being uploaded to YouTube, and then later on, I'll try to do a GTA 5 video. Oh, man. So that's the kind of crazy, spicy challenges that I do for your sick entertainment. And these are well-known companies, man. No, I didn't pour any of it out. It was just the water. There was way too much water. I only needed just a little bit of water at the bottom of the noodles. I poured the majority of that water out because it was all watery at the top. All that heat was going to be with the water anyways. So I wanted to get to the heat first, more than anything. But I didn't dump any of the noodles out, just a little bit of the water. And that's usually what you do when you make ramen noodles anyway. Most people, when they're done microwaving ramen, they'll dump some of the water out. So they have like a little bit left at the bottom of the bowl to flavor the noodles. Wee. Sweet. Houston, we have video. All right. Well, anyways, let's get this uploading on the go. And there's some spicy food you can cool your mouth off with some water or some soda or some milk. You'll be fine. But then anything spicier than that's going to require flour, water, or bread, or yogurt of some sort. Let's see. SPICEY spicy noodle challenge. And of course, I spelled spicy wrong, but I love spell check. It's SPICY. I spelled challenge wrong too. Wow. I think I'm spelling challenged. Why do you say that? You spelled challenge wrong. There we fucking go. My fans are going to have an awesome YouTube video here in a bit. Oh, Of course, now that my phone is no longer required for this next process, because I got the video on my desktop, so now I can delete the video from my phone. And I'll keep the video on my desktop until the video uploads to YouTube. Piece of piss, man. And I want to go ahead and exit out of image capture for now. I'm a little bit scraggly, but it won't take me that long to shave. I'm not going to shave on camera, obviously, but you see me shave enough that you know the routine by now. Shaving between from here to here, all over my cheeks, all around my sideburns, all down my neck. You know what I'm saying? You never heard of microwaving ramen? Oh, dude, that's like the staple of every college kid's diet. Like, you get a dorm room with a microwave in it, you're fucking set. Microwave and a mini fridge, man. You know what I'm saying? You'd be sitting there making ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you can make ramen noodles on the stove, boil them in a pan on some if need be, but microwaving it ends up being a little bit quicker. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. That seemed like a very common thing. But you can't say that I'm not providing quality entertainment here. I mean, this is good shit. I'm eating ridiculously hot stuff for YouTube's sick entertainment. I mean, go figure, I'm an Aries and my elemental sign is fire, but hey. Now, in order to make ramen noodles, you gotta break up the noodles into a bowl big enough then you gotta add water, and then your seasoning, and then you microwave it so the noodles cook in the water, or you cook the noodles on a stove or something. Goddamn Asperger's talking shit again. Wow, 4 farts later. And not just college students, but single people as well, people who are unmarried. You know, ramen's a staple of these things. And you don't have to be a college student or a bachelor or what have you to appreciate ramen. It's easy, it's quick, it's convenient, you can eat it. You know, it doesn't require culinary training to make. not exactly sure how long that video is. That's gonna itch when it dries. I have no idea what you're talking about, but if I would open QuickTime Player, is this video I just made really an hour long? Holy shit. An hour long fucking video of me eating spicy ass ramen. Damn it, man. I didn't even realize that video was an hour long, but there you go. Yeah, buddy. I think the next gun I want to get is a Colt Cobra 35 special and have Colt custom make it with the black grips, have them stain the silver black, and then make the red sight green. Ooh, that would be a sexy 38. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. But a gun like just a Colt Cobra 35 special is like $700. So if I wanted that bad enough, I could save the money I made from wands to get it. And you know what I'm saying? That'd be sick. I tell you what, though. Sure as my biceps were sexy and huge, them ramen noodles were spicy. It's drying as we speak. The Mod Podge on it is really almost done drying. It's coming along very nicely. There's a chunk right there that's still drying. There's some on the inside of the hole that's still drying. There's some right here that's still drying. And there's spots on the handle where it's still drying. But it's dry enough now that I can pick it up and admire it without it getting all over my hands. I mean, when this thing's all said and done, you're gonna be kicking yourself going, $24 for something like that? Damn. And this wicked cool handle. But there's the inside where the crystal's gonna go. That's gonna be all nice and shiny when it's done drying. It'll dry clear too. So it's drying pretty fast for the most part. Or $34 for that, you know what I'm saying? You'd be sitting there thinking $34, which is a fair price, because I've seen, I mean, $24 for a handheld wand for something like this. Granted, the paint came off of mine a little bit, but that's all right. And $34 for when it's all said and done, you'll be looking at that going, how the fuck is he able to charge $34 for something like that? Because I've seen crystalled wands go for $30 to $60 on Etsy. So based off of my competition's price, $34 seems pretty reasonable. There we go. There we go. Facebook. Nicely shaven. Did I miss a spot? Yeah, I might miss the spot like right there. Oh yeah. There we go. There we go. Nicely shaven.